Welcome to T-Line Education. In this video, you are about to learn how thieves or armed robbers used to steal in a car. You may travel. Before you reach your destination, you will find out that your money, some amount of money is missing, your phone is missing, or your property, whatever is missing. But you will be wondering, how did this thing lost? At which point, exact location, and how does it come that you don't know? And in this video, you are going to learn how they does that, and then how to be careful at those points. This video contains the primary method, Now, and then the secondary method, what we call the secondary method or strategy used by armed robbers is when they use weapon, gun, knife, or whatever. That is what we refer as the secondary method. And they also use chemical to make you sleep and the rest, and then we'll tell you that in the next video or the part 2 of this video. Now what you need to do now is to subscribe. Click on the subscribe button now and the notification button, so that when we post the next video you will get notified of it. Now we are going to start, because this video is on a car. It's about car. When you are traveling in a car, before you reach, you find out your money is not with you, your phone is not with you. So how did they steal it? That is what we are going to teach you for today. I am just a presenter, and our team are working, and they give me the details, and when the part 2 is out, then they will also bring it and I'll present it for you. So now, it's not only when the car is moving that they can steal it. Actually, they can steal you before the car started moving. Yeah. Sometimes those people, like when you enter the car, they will also come like they are also traveling, but they are not traveling. So you will see that they will be in the car for at a point, then they will get out. So they will make sure you are not playing in the car. You can be 2, 3 in the car. They know the car will take about some 20 minutes or 30 minutes to get to full up. Then they will come. They will come in the car within 5 minutes, 10 minutes. They will get out again. You hear them say one will go like he's going to buy something, or he will just get out and say, this car will not go, he's in hurry, this car will not full up early. You get out. Be very careful. Thieves normally use those passages. Maybe he came and stole you. So you may be asking, how did they steal? Now, that is not actually what we are coming to talk about. We are going to talk about when the car is moving. When you are in the car, it's moving. So from the concept that you can know how to prevent yourself from the attack at the station. Okay, now at the roadside, you get out from your house, you are going to travel. So I call that one the tracking method, where the thieves, they suspect you. Maybe they look at the phone you are holding, the expense, they know the phone is a quality phone, you know that, and then maybe they saw you removing some amount of money, or they look at you and then they suspect how you dress, they suspect that you may be having a lot of money, then they have to track you to steal you. Now, if it is possible, they can steal you right there. Normally those people, they use the gun, knife and the things, or will take it from you and run away. Those one, they are the advanced method. How to prevent that is an advanced method, which that is the part 2. But now when they know they can't do it like that, those people, they don't use weapon. They will steal you. Their job is that they want to steal you, and so that you will not know of it. Is that right? So they don't use gun or anything. So what they do is that they will come to the roadside as if they are also traveling. That is what they will do. And how would you know they are thief? Now, when those people come, this is how you will know. When those people come, they might be looking on phone or doing like they are thinking of something else. But you'll be there. When you see people, they come around like they want to travel, you'll be there. When you are there, you will see that a car will be passing. When a car is passing, you are not stopping it. They too, they will not stop a car. They are waiting for you to stop a car before they get in. They are waiting for you. So sometimes the car will stop on you, or will be asking you, where are you going? But you see that those people will never stop the car. They will just be waiting for you to stop the car and then mention your location, so that they will hear before they follow you. Now, so anytime you are at the roadside, people are there, they want to travel, and then they are not stopping the car, they are waiting for you. So you can intentionally When the car might mention where you are going, but because of them, you not mind them. Then the second, then the third, when you joined, the moment you mention that you tell the driver I'm going here, or you enter the car, they will also entered immediately. So that is number one. They will be waiting for you. So be suspected. That is why you have to take the first suspect. They want you to enter first, because if they join the car and you didn't follow them, then they are going to waste money. Now remember, those thieves will not take a car to any far place. So they will listen to your destination, and then they will get down at the destination beneath it, meaning they will get down before you reach your destination. So when you are entering the car, one of them, normally it can be one person doing the operation. It can be one person being the thief, or they can be two or more. Normally two. You see, now the robbers are in gang, so they work in group. So one person will make sure he sits beside you, then the other one might sit at the back seat or the front seat, whatever. Now they have succeeded enter the car with you. Is that right? Now maybe they have spot where you have placed your money or your phone or whatever. Maybe you are not holding the phone in hand. You place it in your bag or in your pocket, top pocket, the trouser pocket, or wherever you put the money. When they spot it, when they see it, this is what they will do. Now they want your attention to get down before they steal it, because when your brain have focused on yourself, when somebody is putting the hand, you will know. When somebody is putting the hand, you will know. So they are waiting for your brain to lose focus so that you won't be listening to yourself very well. So they have to do something. Now there are so many methods, and I'm going to tell you all. And we are talking about stealing in car, how to get them, the strategies that they use. So maybe the person in the car, the other person who is not sitting beside you, will intentionally receive a call, because when they join the car, they can give a text message to the other person, and then within some few minutes, that message you will never that message you will never know. So then the other gang will call, so the phone will ring. Everybody in the car will hear that, oh, they are calling this person. So you pick the call. When you pick the call, you will see that the conversation that will be going on will be ear catching. You see, it will be something interesting or something dangerous discussion. Maybe their example, they can be discussing about your wife is giving birth and the blood is coming, which is a lie. They are just doing that so that when you are in the car, you will lose focus. Meaning the person he's talking something that is alarming, so your mind will be with him. Now that is another method they will use. Now if they didn't use that, the other person can create a confusion in the car. You will see right now, you can just bring some political matter, and then if somebody in the car also take it, that's all. You just something small, you just started insulting someone in the car, and then you don't know they are thieves, because when those two people they came to you, they will pretend as two different strangers. Okay, so you never know that that person is with you, but they know what they are doing. So part of your brain will get focused with them. Part of your brain will be listening to them, so you will not be total in your body. You will not be total listening to yourself. As you are listening to them, it takes part of your attention to them, so you are no more focused on yourself. So the other person sitting beside you will start stealing you. Now you may be wondering, why is it that when they are stealing you don't hear? Now thieves don't use hand like this. He will not use all the 5 fingers to steal you. He will use only 2. So he will do like this. Put it in the pocket, remove whatever. So you use 2 fingers. So you have to be very careful. Where there's a confusion in a car, somebody receive an alarm or whatever call. Sometimes they are thieves. They are doing it to take your focus so that they can steal you. Now, if not that, then what else can they do? On a ramp, that is another dangerous place that they steal people. Ramp. When a car is moving on ramp A ramp that is used to cross a road so that the car will to reduce the speed, to check the speed of a car. When the car is moving on that, you know what it does. Sometimes we have the ramp, they are small, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in series. So when the car is moving on it, it's jumping. The car will be popping up, springing up like that. It will defocus your brain. It will defocus your brain, and as your body is going up and down, it disturbs the flow, the blood flow. It disturbs the blood flow. So when it disturbs the blood flow like that, not everything is not normal at that point. So some of your brain is no more listening to yourself. Some of your brain is no more listening to yourself. So at that point, the moment the car get on it, the first round, before you get a second, they take the money from you, and you will not know. You will not know. Because as you are jumping, your body is shaking like that. It's causing a disturbance in the system. So there's no more smooth transportations of signals to the body. So be very careful on ramp. That is what many people are told. And then when the car is moving in spots, those spots holes on the road, when the car is moving in them, it will be popping up just like on the ramp. So at that time too, you lose focus and they can steal you there very easy. Now another point is also at the traffic, or when a car slow and then it just gets slowed, maybe because of a traffic or anything else, or police barrier. Is that right? Police barrier, traffic, or wherever it just goes stop. Be very careful. Now what happens is that when a car is in motion and it gets stopped, part of your brain loses its concentration. It loses concentration. Now you won't be totally in your body if you are not very careful. Maybe the time you have not listened to this audio, those things might be happening to you. But now since you are hearing it, it have to be in your head. Anytime you are traveling, please try to remember it. Try to remember it. Serious. This investigation was done by the T-Line Education. So what else again? At the police barrier, when the car slow to stop, or the traffic, or whatever, at that time you will lose concentration. Maybe you focus, you are looking at the police, you want to hear what the police want to say. You get to the traffic, and when you get to the traffic, and you want to see how many cars are on the road, how far are you, you are checking, maybe you are getting late, and then you are looking around and things, you lose total focus. So at that point, when they are removing something from you, you will not know. You will not know. Sometimes it's not magic those people they do. Now it is true that in part 2 they use magic. Some people use magic, and chemical, and then sometimes drivers help them to steal. But those ones are not in this video. They are in part 2. And what you need to do is to just subscribe so that in the second video when we post it, you just watch that one too, then you are set. So simple. I will still remind you of the points. Those are the basic method thieves or armed robbers used to steal you. They used to steal you in a car. Before you reach your place, you find that your money is no more with you, and then you don't understand. Number one. Now you first have to suspect the people. Normally they are trackers, they will track you. So the first suspicion is when you get to the roadside, they will be waiting for you to stop a car. So you have to intentionally leave the car to pass. When the car passed, they didn't join. But when you stop, they join. You have to know those people, they are thieves. And then when you want to enter the car, you see one of them want to sit beside you. And then when you are going, there's some confusions in the car. When you are walking on ramp, a spot, the car stop or slow at the police barrier, at the traffic. Be very careful at those points. Now I want to also add something. Now if they didn't get the location of where, or the exact location of where you put the money, or you place the money, or the phone, what they do is that they will ask some strategies questions to get you. Now one of them will ask you, please tell me the time. Maybe they want your phone. So after you give them the time, they now know where exactly you place the phone. So they'll just take it. And then, or someone will give you, please change this money for me. and then they will know maybe you're having plenty money, so you bring all, and then you remove it from inside. They now see it. They will do everything possible to steal it. So be very careful at this point when traveling. Thank you for watching this video, and remember to subscribe and click on the notification bell so that when part 2 comes, you will get or you will know automatically. This is very very serious, and this is a true method thieves or armed robbers use in car. Now you have to help your friend. If you alone you know this and your friend didn't know it, you see that still the country will not be smoother for us. Still our education is helping us to make this country smoother for us. Now your job is also us to share, like, comment. You share to your friend, share to your any group, so that you to help them also know the truth. You don't keep it alone. Remember to subscribe again, so that when we post the next video, it will come on your YouTube, and then click on the notification button so that the notification will come at the top, so that you watch that one also, then you will be set, and then you will know how to control yourself anytime you are traveling or when you're in car. Thank you. Have a nice day.